I'm just gonna talk about Walmart distribution center and how it's unconstitutional. But I'm not gonna be a critic. I'm just gonna talk about the assembly order, what that is, and I'm also gonna talk about the cases per man hour. Cases per man hour is just it means that they track everything per man an hour. If you in the military, you probably would know what that means. A man, you know what I'm saying? So to Walmart distribution centers, you are just a man per hour. They don't look at the person, they don't look at the personality. They just look at basically what can you do for me in the hour. You know, when I don't care by any means necessary, I'm gonna get that out you for an hour. I don't care if you break your back. I'm gonna work you to the extreme per hour. You feel me? So when I say Walmart warehouses are unconstitutional, that is too general. And then you have the blue light, like you have red light and green light at the stoplights in America. When you drive a car, you have a blue light, and that's used on the shipping lanes in the distribution center as a warning signal. Means the shipping lane is 75% full. So what that means is there's a light that they control, and being the fact that it's full or it's not full or the freight is coming down, just the fact that Walmart has a light going into a shipping lane is unconstitutional because Walmart is has a projection and they push the freight down the lane continuously with no disciplinary actions by federal judges or state judges. They keep everybody in the store. You feel me? So the blue light is definitely unconstitutional. Uh, and CPMH is cases per man hour, and then you have the AGM, the Assistant General Manager, that allows these conditions to work inside this country. Uh, Now I'm gonna just start with the assembly order. I'm gonna read what it is. All right. You type 33. This is the assembly order definition. You type 33 or 35 purchase order. These orders are 2x by the stores, odd or even weeks, depending on the vendor. Using the assembly order program, which allows the store to specify their own order quantity. The stores and quantities are consolidated, and the assembly type purchase order is generated automatically by the system, providing a purchase order with the store distribution to the vendor. All right. So basically, it's basically a store manager just ordering uh, what what he needs, what items selling them more. Now, with the assembly order, this is where you have copyright infringement. Uh, Walmart could see, being a major retailer, they could see all the vendors in America that's selling. Uh, if I'm a vendor, I create as a manufacturer, I create a cool product. All right, I create that product. Walmart sees that product, and Walmart becomes a competitor on the shelf. See, so what's happening is Walmart is looking at the market. That's where it becomes illegal. It's a thin line between, I don't know everything about governmental policies in America, but one thing I do know is the fact that you can see the market and capitalize on the market is what Walmart is doing. I can't say what Amazon is doing, but they're definitely probably doing the same thing. But Walmart business tactics is definitely unconstitutional. And now people, when you say that, it gets people. That's a general statement, but that's what the assembly order is. The orders, the fact that they ordering it continuously, they can see what's selling on the market. But that goes into copyright infringement and intellectual property, that area of law in America. But And then I'm gonna go more into. I just basically touched up on assembly orders, but now I'm gonna talk about the carton type. This is a code established to identify the various types of freight being processed through a distribution center. These codes are as follows. They have the 0 code, the 1 code, the 4, the 8, the 9. The 0 code is the full case, the in-house. Then you have the cross dock, which is WPM. Then you have the cross dock hush and shoe. Then you have the cross dock WPM. Then you have the cross dock ADOC, NADOC, and Department 99. So what I'm saying is now 0 is a full case in the house, carton type. 1 is the cross dock WMP. 4 is the cross dock Hutchman shoe. 8 is the cross dock WMP. 9 is the cross dock out in Department 99. So when you see Walmart, then you have, and you could go further down. I'm just letting you know how the freight is identified. So what I'm saying is unconstitutional because Walmart knows the case that your ass got to pick up with your back. You feel me? So I'm the only paralegal. I can't say attorney because there's laws in different states in the United States to say that. Bar licenses and court admission. When I say paralegal, I can do it generally. But when you talk about what's going on, the full case, the cross dock, all this. What I'm telling you is, Walmart knows the freight you're going to be picking up, so they're not your friend. Walmart knows you're picking up on big screens for 20 minutes today. Walmart knows you're picking up on some bicycles for 50. They know this. They know what's coming to you. Well, I'm trying to tell you, the manager know who to put in the heavy lanes. You know what I'm saying? So what is that's discrimination also. If a white boy or black boy, either race should go, I could prove discrimination in the shipping lane because it goes by the freight being issued. You feel me? Now, the issue, this is why I hate the judges in the Fifth Circuit. Because I could prove discrimination for whites and only me. Because, first of all, you got to be able to tell the lane is heavy. I mean, now, at the end of the day, I may have my differences with all races. But one thing I'm going to say is this. The fact is this. When you put somebody in a heavy lane and a manager doesn't like you, that's dangerous. You feel me? If Walmart has heavy lanes, meaning the freight goes, the 4Ks, all that flow faster than the regular lanes, the normal lanes, the slow lanes. If you put somebody working 3 lanes, that's real intense. For 6 days, the man's back is gone. You feel me? He has no doctor to go to in Louisiana for sure. You can't laugh at me if you're working in the shipping lane today. You have no doctor to go to. It's sad, but it's a reality. 6 days in the heavy lane, you're back gone. That's factual. And then I'm going to come more into the control desk. You see, the control desk is a desk or area in any department of the distribution center where paperwork is maintained. I don't have one personal injury attorney that has ever sued Walmart warehouse went to the control desk. The control desk is not even on the docket for anything. There's personal injury cases in America. That lawyer didn't even walk in there and get the control desk. So that's really where it all goes. When you file a subpoena, when I file a subpoena as a paralegal, I could file something to the control desk. I don't waste my time. And then when I file it with the control desk, I'm going to go talk to the associate to make sure the documents are accurate. So now this definitely, the control desk is where you want to go to start as a paralegal or lawyer. You have to go to the control desk. That's where everything's at. Then you have the assembly orders for copyright intellect and copyright infringement. All right? That's what I reviewed. I'm going to come back. Assembly orders, I'm not going to read the definition again. It's for copyright and intellectual property lawsuits against Walmart. Then you have cases per man hour, which is a constitutional I talked about. Then you have the carton type. And then I came down to the control desk. The control desk is the area in any distribution center where the paperwork is maintained. So that's all I'm going to say at this point. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the conveyor, which is an automated system, automatic pulleys and rollers with belts used in a distribution center to transport merchandise from different areas to the shipping lanes. All right, the conveyor, automated. All right. Shipping lanes is just embarrassing to see those men working hard as I speak, and there's no fucking judge ain't gonna do shit about it. You know, so it's sad, you know what I'm saying? But it's reality. It's reality. While they sitting up there filing clerking work and all this and arresting people on a criminal docket, the distribution center men is working 6 days with no back. So, you know, that's a serious consequence. You know, I'm not gonna read too much more definitions, but control desk, cases per man hour, and assembly order. Assembly order goes into intellectual copyright infringement and on Bentonville, Arkansas, and in copyright and intellectual infringement. All right. Barcode reader and all that. So, you know, when we say barcode, vertical bars, all that just tracking. So, case back. But I'm gonna close out saying this is the hardest working area of the distribution center, and people can break their back. Another thing, if you get a module for case slot auto filling area in a staple stock where orders are filled by the case, labels are used to pull orders. This merchandise is sent to the store more time. Case slot auto filling is the hardest working area. Shipping the hardest working area. These men work hard. You feel me? So that's all I'm gonna say. You know, so I'm out.